What is up, everybody, and welcome to Auto Chess Mini. You heard that right, another 1 versus 1 fast-paced auto battler. The matches last about 2 to 4.5 minutes long and are intense. Let's dive right into the gameplay and then go over how to recruit troops as well as upgrade your account. Thank you, Auto Chess Mini, for sponsoring this video. Before we get into the game, we have to choose which deck we are going to use. We will get into everything else later, but I want to show you some gameplay right off of the bat. We do have 4 different decks we can choose from. Right now, the strongest deck, in my opinion, is Goblin Mech with the helicopter carry. We also have some Knights with Glacial, which is pretty okay. Then we have our Marine Warrior build, which is really good. It pretty much has magic resist and armor, and then we have our Mage setup. But we're gonna go into our first battle right here with our best deck. It's going to be Goblins with the helicopter. I'm going to show you guys how to use this deck. All right, here we go. Game number 1. Let's see what we are fighting against. We are fighting against a Blight Sorcerer, Ogre Mage, and a Ripper. All right, so it looks like he is trying to counter Heaven Bomber. Man, this is tough. We're gonna get rid of this and we're gonna go like this to start this out. So pretty much what he is doing is he is pretty much having some goblins in here, as well as the Blight Sorcerer, anticipating the opponent having goblins. So in the beginning of every single game, as you saw, you could choose 3 of your opponent's cards. All 5 of his cards are displayed. They are random, and you can choose 3 of those cards. Once they flip over, you can use those cards inside of your deck. So now my deck consists of 8 cards, the 3 decks that I took, as well as the 5 cards that I have. We are going to be continuing to pretty much just drop everything onto the field here. We don't quite have 4 goblins yet, which is something that I kind of want to try to rush for. Not going to be able to get it, but that's okay. We are going to just put this down and we are going to ready it up. Rerolls cost 1 money after you don't have enough. Right here, he has his Kira, he already has his double Warlock, and he has his Mech with Goblin. This is not looking good for us pretty much at all. We don't really have a great answer to be able to clear out these Venom Mages, especially that they are 2 of them onto the field. Now, we are just going to lose here. If we do not have our 4 Goblin synergy, there is no shot that we win. We are already king, which is pretty much the second highest thing inside of this game. And all right, so here we go. Now we're gonna just continue to press the attack. We want 2, oh man, I really don't want 2 Devastators because helicopters are my carry. So I'm going to just play 1 and kind of ready it up here. I'm probably gonna lose again, but that's going to be okay, as we do have our Devastator in the front here. He's just got to try to drop as many bombs as possible, try to do as much damage as he can, as fast as he can. That's really what the name of the game right now here is. We are going to be able to clear out 1 of his Rippers. We are going to get down 1 more bomb, but is it going to be enough? That is the question. The damage is coming out, though. We are doing a ton of work. Our 2-star Venom Mage is doing a lot as well. Venomancer is doing a lot here in the front lines as we are just continuing to do work. We just got to somehow clear out this guy in time. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to clear him out in time here, but this is a huge victory for us as we can now get our next unit and then potentially win. We did win round 1, so we are in a very good spot here. We got to reroll 1 more Venomancer. That's going to give us the value that we want. And then the last thing is, man, I guess I'm gonna go Heaven Bomber here just to do it. And that's what we're going to do. We're getting a lot of damage here. We just got to figure out a way to win. He doesn't have his 2 mages, which is really, really good for us. We got to find a way for our mages to just do more work here. As you can see, we have a damage chart as well. The damage that we are doing is a ton. Got to be able to clear out one of his Venomancers. There it is. Going to go down. As you can see, our helicopter is doing all of the work, and that's gonna be a GG right here in game number 1. Let's get into one more game and then let's break down everything outside of the game. For game number 2, we are going to be using this Mage deck. It's going to mainly consist of our Blight Sorceress being the carry, with 4 mages depleting the magic resistance of our enemy. Let's jump right into this game and see what we can do. All right, here we go, getting into this next match. Let's choose 3 cards. Tsunami Stalker, really nice. Werewolf is going to be really nice for us, and another Doom Arbiter to pair with ours. That's actually going to give us as much value as really we need. This is kind of awkward and interesting because I kind of do want to win round number 1. Let's reroll one more time and let's see what we got. The Tsunami Stalker would be good here, but we have a really good setup in round number 1. You want to win round number 1 because if there is a tie, whoever wins round number 1 will be victorious. All right, so here we go right now, just trying to get as much damage off as possible to start this out. We gotta clear him out. There it is. All right, so one thing is down for him. We have wolves, he has wolves, a lot of pressure from both players. Gotta take out his Berserker. His Berserker is really doing work to us, and he might win round number 1, which is kind of awkward for us. Not something that we wanted to have happen, but you know what, it is what it is. His Berserker did so much damage here that just we weren't able to deal with it. All right, so let's get down to the next round. We are going to get down our Tsunami Stalker, and we are also going to get down our Tortella Elder. We are going to reroll one time to see what else we have here. We really don't have anything great. I guess I'll reroll one more time. Really nothing still, which is kind of awkward for us. I think I'm just going to kind of just sit on this amount of money, which is not something that I really want to do. It's not the greatest play of all time, and we now need to figure out how to do more damage. We're going to get a lot of damage here with our Tortella Elder, just trying to clear him out one at a time. If I'm able to somehow win this round, it'll just be massive, and it's looking like I am going to win. And the reason why I'm going to win is my Tsunami Stalker did a lot of damage, and so did my Tortella Elder. Snuck that one in there because we were leaking a little bit of money, but now it's not going to matter. We're going to reroll. We're going to get our opponent's Doom Arbiter now. So now we're just looking really good. He really doesn't have anything to stop me. Let's reroll one more time, hopefully for another Tortella Elder. That's exactly what we are going to get. We got 2 demons, we got 4 mage, and this is just going to be an absolute destruction here for us. This is just going to be really, really nice. I'm super excited to see how this plays out. Tortella Elder by me just does absolute amazing work. Just his entire army just gets depleted one more time, and you better believe it. Look at the damage. I wonder what did the most damage there. Did the Elder do the most? That's kind of what we got to look for. Yes, he did, and the Tsunami Stalker did a lot as well. So we're going to get a Tsunami Stalker. We're actually going to move this to the other side now, just in case he moves his units. We're going to get down another Stalker, and we are going to ready it up. We're going to triple down, I guess you can say, because we have 3 stars on our Tsunami Stalker, and that's going to hopefully allow us to win this match. Tsunami Stalker going to be going out here in the front lines. Got to be able to get more value here. There it is. That's going to be his pretty much entire army. And look at this. What a move by me. My Tortilla Elder just hit his entire army because I mixed it up. And that's the plays that you got to make if you want to win inside of Auto Chess Mini. And that's going to be a victory right there. King 2. You better believe it. That's going to be a absolute full daily quest retrieval right there, and that is where the money is. All right, so that's an absolute huge win. The meat and potatoes of this video, let's get right into it. Going over to the shop, you got your daily offers, you got your daily packs, you got your weekly packs as well. Those are just some of the free things inside of the game, as well as your daily quest, which we just showed you. Then what you also have is chess pieces that can upgrade and level up. You level these up by getting more and more copies, whether that be from the shop, whether that be from the daily quest, or from the recruitment. The next thing inside of Auto Chess Mini is the hero recruitment. You can recruit heroes from the recruitment tab. You can gain tickets by doing dailies inside of the game for free. And then when you have enough tickets, you can either recruit 1 time or you can recruit 5 times with your tickets. First off, we're going to recruit once to show you what we get. The first one is going to be the source, and now let's run 5 times, 3 times in a row, and see what we can get. As you can see, recruit 29 times to guarantee your chance a legendary piece, which is really, really nice if you are just grinding for legendaries. We are going to get a Wind Ranger, we're going to get an Icarus Ranger, we're going to get a Ripper, we're going to get a Defactor, and then we are going to get the source here, a lot of units, and then we are going to once again recruit 5 times again. We're going to skip this, and we are going to continue to get more and more units. We got the Siren here, which is really nice. We're just going to recruit until we can get a legendary piece. We got a helicopter, which is really, really nice here. We're going to continue to go until we get a legendary. We got the nice Red Fox Swordsman and the Razor Claw, which is really, really nice. And then we are going to recruit one more time. No bueno in the bueno field. And then one more, and we are guaranteed a legendary on this recruitment. We are going to skip it up. We're going to get a Blight Sorcerer, which is really, really nice. We also got the Venomancer, which is really good. But now after your recruitment, you can go over to the Peace tab, and then you can upgrade units. So as you can see, this Blight Sorcerer sitting at level 9, it's a pretty big upgrade to upgrade it to level 10. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to upgrade it there, and then you can go over to the Synergy tab. And then once you do that, every time you upgrade a unit, you can then level up the synergy for that unit. So we have a Mage, and then we have a Icarus, so we are going to be able to do that. Then the daily quest here, we are just going to claim all of them, and as you can see, we are getting tickets and we are getting units. Now, what else do we need to do? We're going to be going over to our pieces one more time, making sure that all of our units are upgraded. Obviously, I'm not upgrading all of them right now because I do want to save my candy. I'm only upgrading the units that I feel are super necessary to upgrade, and I upgrade them once a day because it is from the daily. Now, however, the next thing, and very important inside of this game, is upgrading each unit. And what do I mean by that? I mean by you can enhance these units, and by enhancing it is you just give it gear. The more gear that you give the unit, the more special abilities it does. At +4 enhancement, you will be able to unlock an ability, which is either this Hell Missile. Then we have +8 is going to be the number of basic attacks increased to 6. The Payload Explosion, then the Ace Pilot is going to be that. Each one of these has a different enhancement, so each unit, as you could see, that's that. If we go over, let's just go to the Blight Sorcerer, which we've been playing it. The original ability is the Blighted Orb. It launches it between 5 enemies, or bounces 5 times, dealing 100% magic damage or reducing attack speed by 40% for 2 seconds per bounce. Then the magic sources damage increased to 150%. So this is a 50% damage increase once you get this enhancement +4. Then the prism reflection, number of blight orbs bounces to 8. So that's actually really insane for the blight sorcerer. The more you upgrade these units, the stronger they become. And then the enhancement of 12. Blight sorcerer's basic attacks apply blight, reducing healing received by 100% for 2 seconds, non-stacking. Wither reduces enemy HP recovery. All skills that increase HP, which is absolutely insane for this unit. So those are the things inside of the game that are outside of the gameplay. And now let's go over the synergies for you. There are many different synergies inside of Auto Chess Mini. There are race synergies and then there are class synergies. The race synergies pretty much are the first synergy that each unit has. They are pretty much based around units that are in the same family. The classes, however, can be completely different. What I mean is if you have a marine unit, you are going to have a unit that is kind of something that fits inside of a sea theme. Like, let's go over to the chess pieces here. If we go over to filter and we go over to marine, you are going to see kind of like a sea theme. The abyssal crawler, the tsunami stalker, abyssal guard, and siren. All of these are kind of in the same family. However, their secondary synergy, which would be the class synergy, is completely different. As you can see, the tsunami stalker is a hunter, the abyssal guard is a warrior, siren is a hunter, and then the abyssal crawler is an assassin. So let's go over these really quickly. Glaive Clan is going to be an HP based synergy. It is going to increase the HP of allies by a certain percent. Marine is going to increase magic resistance. We have dwarf, which is going to increase allied dwarves attack damage based on the distance they are from the opponent. Glacial is going to be attack speed. Beast is going to be attack damage. Then you're going to have human, which is going to be a silence on attack. Feathered, which is going to be evasion. Demon, which is going to be true damage based on how many demons you have. Goblins is going to be health plus health regen plus armor. Then you're going to have Egoris, which is going to be on death. They are going to just linger around and do some damage. And Kira, which is only one unit inside of the game, which is going to gain 50% of its max HP. Then the classes, you have Warrior, which is going to be armor, and then 20% magic resist as well if you have 4 of them. Hunters are going to be, when there are multiple hunters, you're going to have a 25 or a 50% chance of landing a guaranteed hit and dealing an additional attack. Warlocks are going to be spell vamped. You're going to have assassins, which are going to be doing double or triple damage. You are then going to have shamans, which is going to place a hex right off of the rip for 4 seconds. It's going to turn something into a penguin. Druids are very, very interesting, where you are going to have 2 druids onto the field. Every other druid, you have about a 50% chance or a decent amount of chance that you are going to get a druid at half cost. So especially when there are 4 cost druids, you can get them for 2, which is absolutely massive. You're going to have knights as well, which is going to be a damage reduction, which is really, really nice for all the knights. Max is just HP and healing regen increase, and then mages are going to be magic resistance of your enemy getting decreased. There is so much into this game, and there is so much strategy inside Auto Chess Mini that building your deck is one of the most crucial things to victory. The better your deck is that you go into battle with, the higher of a chance you have of winning. Also, upgrades are very, very important as well. Do not skimp out on the upgrades inside of Auto Chess Mini. There also are going to be resource battles where you can get donuts daily, you can get candies daily, or you can get gear chests daily. And then on Sunday, all 3 of these open, which is really, really cool, where you are going to be able to grind them, and it's really, really nice. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content of Auto Chess Mini, and let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to be playing it and what you are looking forward to in Auto Chess Mini. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys for the next one.